Rivalry games aren't always born from trophies. They're born out from schools ascending to new heights at the same time and finding the other guy standing in the way of their ultimate goal. It's time to find out who's going to get run over this time. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Davis. Dave Mulligan, Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Turn it down.
The Vols will put it away to start the game.
Look at the red. Oh, my God.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Florida's offense will go on the attack first. The Big Orange won last year's meeting in a very tight battle.
Really impressed with how Tennessee played in that game too, Reese, because it seemed like whenever they needed a big play, especially late, they were able to come away and get that. So they know the Gators are coming into this one very motivated after that close loss. This time around, can Tennessee step up again in the biggest moments?
And that incomplete.
Listen, let me advise you. Let me professionally advise you, as I've been doing this 20 years. You have two options. You can either vacate on your own, or you will be evicted, and then you will no longer.
Caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freeze the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
He's got his man, makes the grab. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. He gets a block. The coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So Tennessee's offense will go to work for the first time. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that?
Oh, he's got some space. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. The Volunteers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to bully their way for the first. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the the 23. They have just bloodied their nose on this drive, all on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Makes the grab. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. And the Volunteers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. These two, which have so much cross-pollination and legendary games in their history, first played in 1916 with the Vols blanking the Gators in Florida. Tennessee actually won the first 10 meetings, with Florida not getting a W in the series until 1954.
And there was a period of time, Reese, in this rivalry that the game not only...
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver. That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, putting them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll keep it on the ground. Turning it on. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. The Gators have this offense rolling.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gators will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Trying to get it to the marker. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum.
Let's go. That worked out great. Hell yeah.
Sack at the 47.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their 1st sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Stands in and takes the hit.
Oh my God, that's why you're DB.
On 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Gators will punt this one away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Leaves it with the back. Makes a man miss. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Might as well give it to him again. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
And
man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
All down, they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats.
A bunny.
Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. On the direct snap, it's Butler. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. With just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the conference championship.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now, a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
A bundle.
Right down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. The Vols line up to put it away.
Still going Penguins?
Yep.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Quarterback on the keeper. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long.
That's illegal too.
He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open.
That's illegal.
Got
That's
the
not
first down
illegal.
and more. And how about that?
You're not
The doctor always ordered an explosive play to the 40. Man
That's
down
illegal.
on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Unbelievable.
This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Walsh. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When you play zone and you drop back, you're dropping back to a spot. And that means there's going to be holes, and the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. Makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really
unleashes one deep. He dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
What a play by the defender there, guys, in his own end zone. The offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown, but the hit forces the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Florida! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The extra point here would tie the game. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on it. You know, listen, I know these guys got some speed, and maybe you give them a cushion and give them some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. Oh, he's got a chance. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. And the Vols can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Using his legs, it's Butler. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Midfield, he's got room. He has 89 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. The Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
It's complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the 1st half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
With the catch, it's Butler. There he goes. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Now from inside the red zone. It's complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Bowling. He's got it and still on his feet. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Butler. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He makes a grab. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. Oh, they're after him. On target.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Oh, he's got some space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The inside handoff. That should be the final play of the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, Florida-Tennessee never disappoints. We figured this could be a dynamite matchup all week, and it has delivered. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable 1st half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. 2 quarters to go. Time to find out who comes out on top, guys, between the Vols and Gators.
We've got a good one going here in the 3rd quarter, all tied up as he's set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So here is the Tennessee offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of...
Bro, come the fuck on, man.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
To the air, it's Bowling. Got it set up on the outside. Turning it on. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Vols are moving quickly down the field. Plays like that, but just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use the great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Oh my God, non-drop.
They know if they can get to this QB, they can hit him and force these incompletions.
Oh, man.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Clark. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Volunteer! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot
100-yard
of
game.
faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down to this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Quickly complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Snagged out of the air. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about...
Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Looking looking deep down the right side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the first half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but not able to come away with a completion.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's
Yes!
the offense is
Yes!
Defender
Suck
right
it,
there,
boy.
almost had it in his grasp. And the Gators will punt it away on fourth down. Let's see what he can do with it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Cutler. Not much he could do there. Doesn't pick up
hit what I hit,
34.
and I didn't.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Trying play action.
Come on, dog.
Completed defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Vols will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
Shouldn't be a close game.
You put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers, those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
The quick out. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going, and that helped make that completion a whole lot easier.
They'll give it to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs in the line.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to
Literally have two of you guys, and none of y'all scoot back. None.
Marking at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll do it himself. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. Trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if we can just get him out of the spot.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Big tight end makes
Come on, man.
He's brought
That
down,
one
he's
guy.
got him inside the 10, first and goal from the 8.
And that was one of those gotta have it. I mean, it's a fourth quarter, fourth down. We gotta get some points. Palmer, they needed that one.
Yeah, all routes have to be run at the right depth, and the ball's got to come out at the right time. Nice job there by the quarterback, working through his progression, finding the open man, and keeping this drive alive.
Of course, it was the quarterback. I thought it was the receiver.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line.
How is he still getting like 4
He pushes
yards?
his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Trailing and getting deep in the game, they'll go for it here on 4th and goal. Looking for the score.
Let's just stare at him, come in front of you, and stop right across the goal line.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be
Don't
accurate
shit
with the
like
football.
that.
That's what leads
Pisses
to
me
nice
off
touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now.
Why are you so slow?
He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
Back to pass, it's Bowling. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the roar of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught close to the marker, it's Jefferson. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the 4th quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves into position to win.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Johnson.
My God, I thought I just got screwed.
They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll we'll take a break to check him out. From inside the 10, here he comes.
Stop.
And the returner will be
Turnover.
knocked down. This drive will open from the 15. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And here's the thing, strategy. You want to run the ball because, yes, you want to score and you want to win, but you don't want to leave a lot of time left on the clock for their offense to get another opportunity. So that's a bit of the gamesmanship going on right now. I think you're seeing that with their offensive coordinator and his choice of play call.
Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Wall. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Fourth down, gotta have it here.
Yes! Yes! Let's go!
And that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. This is what you dream of, isn't it? Waning seconds, football in your hands, a chance to etch your name in this moment in the rich history of this rivalry. The give and tick, 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 tick,
Oh,
tick.
shit, I'm still up.
Ron gets it
I had
into
no
the
idea.
red
I
zone
thought I
and
was
they
down.
knock him down at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 2nd down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a 1st down. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
It's really important at this point of the game late that they at least get a field goal here to make this a 2-possession game. So they're staying conservative. They're running the football, keeping it on the ground to execute that idea.
And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
After that incompletion on 3rd and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on 4th down and pad the lead. But if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half, and I think that's the right decision.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Wall. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. This offensive coordinator is going to have to be creative. Time is winding down, and the offense has to move quickly. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Getting hurt now.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in?
Catches it past the sticks. He's still on his feet. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
this building. This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Another incompletion on third down. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He'll take a shot. And the pass goes incomplete, working to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the